Hi everybody, today I come back with another video. I'm just going to show you how you can reset your Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows Vista and Server 2003 local passwords. I've seen so many software too. They say like they can reset the password when you download. Either you have to buy them or they don't work properly. But today I'm just going to show you the free software. Works really well. And also this CD got a bunch of other really helpful softwares which I'm going to show you in a bit. And let's start with downloading the softwares, and then I'm going to show you how to burn the ISO image file, and then I'm going to show you how to reset the password. So let's start by just opening the Firefox or Google, the Internet Explorer. If you go to this URL, so you can see here, I'm going to put this into description as well. Here we go. It's hirensbootcd.org/download. Once you're on this page, please do not click on this big download button. You just need to go down, and on the bottom of this page you got this box here said Hiren's boot CD 15.2. At present, when I'm making this video, this is the latest version, so if you're watching in a couple of months, probably be different. And so what you do is just click on this zip file and you just save it wherever you like, on desktop or wherever your download folder is. I have already downloaded this just to save time. I'm just not going to download it again, and it's saved here. Just got saved on my desktop. As you can see, it's a zip file. So I'm just going to extract this here. I'm not sure if you can use WinZip, WinRAR or 7-zip. I've got 7-zip installed, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click on this file. I'm just going to go to the 7-zip and I'm just going to say extract here, as you can see here, and it's going to extract the files here. Probably take a couple of seconds to complete that. Now this CD, it's got quite a lot of other features. One of the most which I love is a mini XP. It's like XP, and say if you're Windows corrupted and you want to access your important files or backup your drivers, you can just boot into that. It's just going to be like XP. And also if your system is infected by really bad malware, antivirus, and doesn't allow you to do anything, you can boot into mini XP and you can scan and kill all the antiviruses. Very helpful. Here we go. As you can see here, it's been extracted, and you can see all these files here. Now probably you notice you can't see like what extension what are these files, like is it a text file, is it a batch file. If you can't see that, simply if you click on Organizer in Windows Explorer and go to folder and if you go to folder and search options, and if you click on View tab, this option, hide extension for known file types, need to be unchecked. So if you do that, okay, and now you can see it's an ISO file, zip file, exe file, and you can see all that here. So what we need is basically we need to make a bootable disk, so you can boot on the from the boot up. Now if you just copy all this and create a data file, it's not going to boot up in the on the boot up. So what we need to do is we need to burn the ISO file, because ISO file is one allows you to boot from the startup. So what we need is, you can use any boot up ISO burning software, but one of my best one is ImageBurn. So if you go back to the Internet Explorer or Firefox, and I'm going to put this link in the description anyway, but you can go to the Softpedia and you can search for that. As you can see here, I'm going to add this link to the description of the video anyway. And if you just download the software, click on UK or US, whichever you prefer, and download the file. I've already downloaded it just to quickly save some time, and I'm just going to install this software. Just simple next really, just a couple of things to uncheck. Next, accept the agreements. Next, just leave the default. Next, just uncheck this. We don't really want to install this third-party software. Next, I'm just gonna click custom and check the tune up utility. Don't need that. Next, and wait till this finish. As I said, if you just copy all the extracted file to a data disk, it's not going to be bootable, so we need to use the ISO burner and use the ISO file to make the bootable disk. I'm going to ask you to you want to upgrade. I'm just going to say no for now. Just going to close this, and here we go, it's done. So just going to go back to the folder where we got the ISO file. I already got the 100percent installed, but I'm just going to use the ImageBurn, which is quite good. So I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to say open with. You don't have to do this if you just got the ImageBurn installed. So ImageBurn, okay, and now it's going to boot up. So what we need is, you need either a DVD or you just need a CD. I think the setup size is, I'll show you, I think it's 500 and something. So if you there's 594 MB this file size, so it can be put in on a CD or a DVD. So once, here we go, you can see this ImageBurn is up and running. If you don't have a DVD or CD drive in the disk, this is not going to be available. So you need to put a disk, which I just did, and you need to make sure the verify button is checked, because it just verifies in that the disk is burned properly, and just it takes a couple of minutes more, but you can just have a peace of mind that's going to work. One thing, once it's going to finish the burning, it's going to eject the CD drive, and on laptops you have to push the drive in, and it's going to ask you to click OK on the pop-up box, but on the desktop it's just going to insert the disk again. It's just like, then it's going to just run the verify. I've already burned the disk just to save the time, so but you literally just need to click this burn and it's going to start burning for you. So I'm just going to close this, and I'm just going to insert the disk I've burned previously. This is the Hiren's disk I burned. You can see just the DVD, and just to show you that, I'm going to show you, I've got 3 accounts on this laptop, and they all password protected, and the one I'm just going to reset the password. I'm just going to choose one for now just to save the time to show you, but you can use the same procedure to reset any password. So let's try to reset my wife's password. So if I click on that, as you can see, it requires the password. Okay, so I don't know what's the password at the moment, but I can reset that easily. So what I'll do is I'll shut down my restart my computer and boot from this disk, the Hiren's disk. One thing we need to make sure is our boot priority is set to CD drive, and you can set that into BIOS, and to get into BIOS is different on different laptops. On Acer I think you have to press F2, like this Acer laptop is Acer Aspire 535, and I have to press F2 to get into the BIOS. If you got Dell, you have to press F12, and you can just Google whatever model you got, it tells you how to get into BIOS. And once you're in BIOS, you need to go to the boot options, and in here you need to make sure the CD drive is set to the number 1. So as you can see, in my case it's already to number 1, and once you confirm that, as you can see here with this particular model, you can press F5 and F6 to change these settings. You can move up and down, but I don't have to do that because mine's already set to DVD, my CD and DVD drive. I'm just going to press F10 to save my settings and restart again. Yes. As I said, it's really important to set your boot drives to the CD and DVD, otherwise it's not going to boot up from the CD or DVD, and it needs to be bootable. Here, as I said, you got mini XP, which is quite good. It's just like small XP, and you can boot into, and you can access your files and backup and everything. The one we're going to use today is called Offline NT 2000 XP Vista 7 password changer. It works really well and it's quite easy to use. If you press enter, you can use your arrows to go up and down. Just press enter another time to let it boot. here you just select option. It said like please select partition by number, or you can press the automatic. By default it's always, in most cases, number 1. As you can see, it's already selected. So your boot device should have a boot in front of it. As you can see, mine is number 1, dev sta1, and I'm just going to press enter. It's going to ask you to select your config, the system.config file. Just press enter again, and here we go. Here we need to select what we need to do. So now we got options. Number 1 is password reset, same system security. Second is the recovery console. So we need the number 1. As you can see, it's already selected in there. So we just press enter. Okay, now we're gonna have option to what we want to do. So first is edit user data and password, registry editor, and quit. So obviously we have to edit the user. So we're just gonna press 1. It's already selected 1. So press enter. Here you can see all the user account you got the system. At the moment I've got 3 which are created, and then a couple built in. One is administrator, then the guest, and the one I've created is brother, my, and the wife one. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset the wife's password. So here you need to type the username you want to reset. It's case sensitive, the name. So if you got any uppercases